Joyhdae.
Ryan. Virgo season. Lovely. Here we go. Here we go
You
again.
say I'm feisty, but I'm not even feisty. I'm just a little spicy. So you better not try me. Don't try me. Hey. First of all, the way you've been sending that to me, every chance you get, I had to come off. I had to start the episode like that because you and her go hand in hand at this point.
Rara is a phenomenon, by the way. I just want you to know. You constantly send me shit to tell me to get on my Zoom. Listen, we could be out of here. We could have been out of here today. All you needed was a little
Listen to
spicy
me.
song. We needed a little spicy song and a little no rhythm dance today. Come on now. Come on
I'm
now.
gonna tell you
Come on
this:
now.
her and them capris sends me every time.
The
I love
the
her.
grandma ballet
Yes,
flats be
yes,
killing me.
sends me every time. I love her. Do you understand me? That's all we need. We need more rah-rahs in the world. Okay,
Oh my god.
she sends me. I'm always like because of you. When Instagram decides to randomly put something on my timeline now it's her in all her different formats. You know what I mean? So
Yo. I mean, she outside now. She getting booked for shows, all that. So
outside
listen, Jade,
and
like you're the reason. You're the reason why we not the Joe Budden podcast. You're the
nah,
reason. You're the reason.
nah, nah, nah. Also, her little knock knock dance while she's doing it, that sends me too. Okay.
It's the you know
You
what I
say I'm
remember what it
spicy.
reminds me of? You know that meme? I can't remember what cartoon it is, but everybody always sends it with the cartoon of the lady with the bob and the glasses and she just be like trying to twerk, but it's just her back moving.
Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers. I don't watch that, but like too
First
funny.
of all,
Too funny.
phenomenal show. Like Bob's Burgers is genuinely one of the funniest things on television today. Okay, that family.
I don't
Okay,
have time. I
um,
watch too many things. There's no way I can add another thing.
way
But
too
yeah.
many. You sent me something about Charlize Theron scaling a building in Times Square for her new
Mhm.
movie. I saw that on Netflix and I kept scrolling because what? So I hope
I
scaling
don't
that building.
I don't even open Netflix. I pay for Netflix. I forget I have Netflix until I come in the room and my wife's watching some random nonsense at 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Like, yeah, that's how I remember I have Netflix.
I like Netflix's documentaries and I like their like Asian dramas and movies. That's really what I watch on Netflix. Because those things be holding me down. It's been a week.
You not even that's like the
It's been a
understatement
week.
of understatements.
And a lot has happened, a lot has transpired in between the time that we set up notes for this episode and to us actually recording this episode. And we're going to try to cover it all.
And we were recording late because you decide you want to have a life and stuff. So, that
I did.
you want to
I
tell the
did.
people because this episode, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you ain't getting the regular edit that you normally get on this episode, and that's because of that one over there. I told her that I had to go watch my daughter play her kickball game, and so I was gonna be a little bit late. She was like, "Well, I don't know what you talking about, cause when you get home, I ain't gonna be around. So fuck out of here." That's what she told me. I heard it with my
That's
own two ears.
literally not what happened at all.
And so
Ryan
I'm trying to
said,
find out. I'm trying to find out what's going on with her and why we recording so late. So
first of all,
what
Ryan
was you up
said,
to?
no, before we get to that, Ryan was like, we're going to have to record a little later because I have my daughter's kickball game. Cool. What's late though? Because I have plans, is what I said.
Mm, mm.
And then you said around, I don't think you said anything. I said, technically, I can't record later than 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I wasn't sure how late, you know, if the team wins, maybe y'all go out to dinner afterwards. I don't want you to feel rushed. So I said, it's okay. We'll just record tomorrow, which is today. Without telling all my business, I had an adult play date and I just, couldn't make it for the recording. So
Joyhdae was back twerking, but she was back twerking. She said, "Fuck out of here! I will
Wait,
not be recording this
whoa,
stupid show with you today, Ryan." That's
why?
what you said. That's what I heard you say.
Back
That's what I heard you
twerking
say.
is wild. Back twerking is wild. I just had things to do, and I
Mm-hmm.
went and did things, and now we're here today.
Good for you.
Okay.
Good for you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I
How was
already
your
did
week?
things. That's why I have to go to kickball games now. So, so I'm gonna let y'all know. These past 2 weeks have been ridiculous. So if last
Oh
week
my
was too
god.
unhinged for y'all, I don't know what you about to expect this week.
My
So
goodness,
you're gonna
my
find
man
out.
said I already did things. That's why I was at a kickball game. You know what?
Yo,
I just,
Joyhdae, you don't even understand, Joyhdae. My kid is in middle school, and how do I even
why is
say
my eye
this?
itching? Oh, allergies.
Allergy season, yeah, it's ridiculous. You don't even understand what it's like to go. They're in a league. They're in like I think it's a varsity league. I don't know how they got on. I don't know because none of these kids. Last year last year they hit the championship. Last year is a different team than this year. All them kids graduated and went off to high school. These kids this year,
Awful, terrible. Don't
hmm,
know what they're doing.
hmm, hmm.
True athletes, or
you gotta really love your children today. Because the way I would have been heckling these people,
first of all, that reminds me. Natalie said
man,
to tell you, don't be picking at me and my Yeti because so what if I would have had a Yeti full of wine? You try being a parent at a soccer tournament. Sometimes you need a little bit of something to take the edge off, and it might just fit into a Yeti.
a Yeti of wine, a full Yeti of wine, 40 ounces of wine is crazy. It's crazy business. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna stand on it. First of all, I don't drink. I don't really drink anymore. But back when I did drink, um, one glass of wine get me right. Second glass of wine get me another child. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
You know
Joyhdae.
what's
I'm just
crazy
saying.
though?
I'm just saying.
Is wine is truly slept on as like because I know everybody be like, yeah, Hennessy and all this other stuff, but wine really
Mm.
does like, yeah, like two glasses of wine, you be like, what's that? Like on some
So
real
it was
shit.
different too, because like white white would like get the party started for me. Red will get a different type of party started for me. So it just depends on the mood you're going for. So I mean, but like that was past that was a past life. So we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you because I be at events with wine like, let me put this
How dare you
glass.
ask me these questions today? I feel violated. Stop it. I'm gonna tell my mom. I'm gonna tell my mom. I'm gonna call Blondell. I'm gonna call Blondell. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm gonna tell your mom.
Blondell knows about her
Cause
child.
cause you were disrespectful, okay? You were disrespectful.
Blondell, I remember one time we were away on vacation and Blondell warned a gentleman. Like, my mother knows. She knows what she spawned, okay? She was like, hey, hey, mm, that one?
Terrible.
Mm.
Terrible.
She knows what she spawned. It ain't my fault.
Mm.
Maybe. Um,
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. It's
yeah, let's
late.
get it out. Let's get
So
it out the way. Yeah.
cause
So I do have an Am I the Asshole that we're going to talk about that I think is interesting because you are a parent and this is more your forte than mine. Um,
okay.
on top of that, KevOnStage said, I choose love when he was talking to Cam Newton, and a lot of Christians was like, what's love got to do with it? Caitlyn Jenner voted for somebody who now she can't get a passport. Rihanna debuted Baby Rocki. Uh, and Klay Thompson apparently decided that being a tall cornball wasn't enough. He had to be a cheating tall cornball. So, it's a lot. It's a lot this week. And then
It's
we wrap it
mm,
up how we wrap it up.
sure. Yeah. I might have things to say. All right.
So let's hop right into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a female 36, daughter Eva, female 6, is having a birthday party this weekend. She gets to decide what the theme is.
Before you continue,
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to
Mm-hmm.
ask, and I always forget every single time you do these "Am I the Assholes?"
Mm-hmm.
When you go to type an "Am I the Asshole?", does Reddit stop you and be like, "Listen, the subjects of this matter, is it a female or is it a male? How old are you?" Like, does it ask these questions?
No,
Because
it's in the
how I
story.
female this, I male this,
This is
like
how
it's
they
so
write it
weird.
out.
I
This is
know. I'm just trying to understand, like,
oh no, this is
why.
I think somebody started
Because
it that way,
I don't
and then it's just from like the
cause I'm gonna
standard.
start every episode of this show like that. Joyhdae, I Ryan, 40 mil. Like I'm gonna start like that. That's how I'm gonna start. I know
I
some of
think
y'all
people
that
have
came to the show
kind
for the
of
first time didn't think that he was 40 mil. I know.
oh,
It's okay.
here
It's
we go.
okay. You'll be okay.
Between his age and his weight loss, welcome. Okay. Those are the two things we will talk about. Okay. He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know. Okay.
Oh
All
man.
right.
I'm proud of
Um,
my age. I don't care. I'm proud.
listen, me too. I'm not gonna hold you. This is different and I like it.
Hmm.
But okay, it's having a birthday party this weekend. She gets to decide what the theme is, approve decor ideas, game ideas, guest list, etc. Usually the guest list always has everyone in the family and her friends. This year when we talked about it, she said she didn't want her Aunt V, my sister-in-law, Uncle Jay, my brother, and cousin Elle, their kid, my niece, at the party. I was surprised because she normally gets on well with Elle, and Elle is my 10-year-old's best friend. When I asked Eva the reason, she said Elle didn't let Eva be there for her party. This was months ago, but that did happen. Elle had a party and decided she didn't want any babies there. This included Eva. V and J invited my 10-year-old and told me specifically Elle didn't want any younger kids, including Eva, there, so they weren't having them. Eva was very sad when her sister went. I couldn't say no to my older daughter because this was her best friend's birthday, and all their friends would be there as well. When Eva asked me, I told her Elle was having a friends only party, and her sister was Elle's best friend. Eva was her cousin, but not 10 years old yet, so not her friend. She had seemed to accept that, and we did fun things that day. I thought she had moved on. Apparently, she hasn't. I tried convincing her to let Elle come, that she is still her cousin, and we always invite everyone, trying to teach her to be nice and kind. But Eva was adamant: no Elle, no V, no J. She told me they weren't her friends. When I reminded her we had other aunts, uncles, and grandparents over, not to mention her sister, Eva said they were all her friends. That Elle was too, but since Elle said Eva wasn't her friend, she didn't want to be their friend either. I couldn't even refute her logic. So I ended up inviting everyone except my brother and family. Elle learned about the party from my 10-year-old, and V calls me checking about the party this weekend. It was awkward to her they weren't invited. She was very upset. She said she heard from everyone else was going, so why weren't they invited? I reminded her about Elle not wanting Eva at her party and what Eva said about Elle, V, and J not being her friends anymore. V immediately defended herself, saying that's completely different because the party was friends only. This one had family and friends. I told V that I get that, but at the end of the day, it's Eva's party. She gets to choose. I am not overriding her wishes. Eva was very upset, so maybe if Elle makes it up to her, she may reconsider. V said Elle was allowed to have a party as she wished and should not have to apologize. I said ditto for Eva. She said I was being mean. I was being a mean asshole, excluding their family. That Eva was a kid, but me going along with this made me an asshole. To her, I said I would gladly be an asshole to be on my daughter's side. Am I the asshole?
Oh man, Joyhdae. Yeah, we can't record at this time of the night because all I heard you say was Elle said, and this one said, and that one said, and this one said, and I can't do this, and I did this, and I did that, and did this. I was just like, what? I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. I was having a hard time following along. I'm gonna think I pieced it together
Let
though.
me give you a
Um,
longevity synopsis. 10-year-old cousin had a birthday party, invited one 10-year-old out of her family because they are best friends. 6-year-old cousin did not get an invite because she's not old. She's not old enough. She's considered a baby. When it's time for her party, she decided 10-year-old and her family can't come because you didn't invite me to your party because we're not friends.
mm,
10-year-old's mama is saying that's rude and disrespectful. 6-year-old's mama is saying it's her party. She could choose what she want to do. 10-year-old's mama is saying you're an asshole for going along with it. And she's saying I'll be an asshole if it means taking my daughter's side. Is she the asshole?
um, first off, first off, uh, it's 2026, and that orange man is the president, and we ain't got no money, ain't no party happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Sorry, sorry. We're going out. We're going out to eat. We're going to play something. Maybe I'll let you bring one friend or two friends or whatever, but it ain't gonna be a big party. I'll let you know that right now. However, however, I'm the type of person that if you tell me someone did you wrong and I care about you, me and that next person got beef. I just I can't hold my resting Virgo face. So even if you do show up in the vicinity, I'm looking at you crazy. Uh, so it's pretty hard for me to do that. And now this is also my child, and my child said, "This is my party, and I don't want these people at the party." I don't give a shit as long as it's not me because I'm the one throwing the party. I don't give a shit who you don't want there. They ain't coming. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Grandmother, you don't want them there? Sure, sorry, not this time. Next year, maybe. Your sister? No, I don't care. She gotta go to the. She gotta go. She gotta go someplace else. When it's
Not
her
the
turn, it's her
sister.
turn. When it's her turn, it's her turn. It is what it is. Like nah, I'm being facetious. However, like um sister probably has to come because I don't play that. Y'all gotta figure it out. But anything outside of the core family, um hell no, hell no, hell no. I'm not paying for you to come eat the cake that I paid for only to make my child uncomfortable. It's not happening. It's just not happening. So you're not the asshole. I don't see that, and they'll just have to get over it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Next year
I
they'll be
agree.
friends, and maybe then they'll come to the next party. It is what it is.
I agree. I wouldn't say you're the asshole because obviously your daughter's feelings was hurt and like, duh, I'm a ride for my daughter. But what I will say is you probably messed up in saying that it was friends only and not just saying that it was for the bigger kids. Do you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
you could have explained it a little bit better to her because she's 6 years old than just saying
Uh-huh.
like this is for her friends and you're not her friend because you're 6 years old and your sister's 10 and they're friends.
And this
That
is
was a
where
little
this
yeah.
is where adults gotta use their common sense and
Right.
be
You know what I mean? Like,
and they use their emotional intelligence, which a lot of y'all don't have. But I God, no matter what you do, you screwing up these children,
yeah,
regardless.
no. No, it's true.
Regardless.
I mean, listen, she
So
was honest and she's letting her daughter get her, she's abiding by her daughter's wishes, which is great. But also, you probably could have worded it a little bit better than telling her it's only for Elle's friends and you not her friend. Because young me,
mm,
oh, I was taking that to heart. And
oh, for
Elle not
sure.
coming to nothing until I'm good. She Elle may not even come to my funeral. I hold grudges. Okay. We not friends. Like, what do you mean? So, things had to be worded very
We'll be at
carefully
the
to me.
we'll be at the family function, just a random day, some random function, and then now you want to talk to me. I'm sorry. I only speak to friends. I don't speak to you because I'm
Okay.
not your friend. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That was
They'll be
me at
like,
that age
hey,
though, because now I don't. I'm not that petty at this big age. But when
I'm
I was
not
a
petty. I
kid,
just
for
don't talk to
sure.
people anymore. Like, it is what it is. But at that age, oh,
Yeah.
we good for life. Like, we don't have to talk. We're not friends. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Elle,
Yeah.
who's Elle? Janae, your cousin. I had a cousin named Elle. Oh, surprise me. You know what I mean? But I don't think you're the asshole
I'm
for
the
about it
type
to her.
you could be talking to me dead in my face, and I'm just going along my business, not even acknowledging your existence. I don't care.
The
Like,
listen,
period.
the Virgo, I don't care vibe, Gene, don't know you, Gene, strong.
Hmm.
Okay? Because you will have a whole conversation with me and I have gone elsewhere. Mentally, physically, I'm not there. What are we talking
Mm.
about right now? What is this even happening? But I do think, yeah, I don't think she's the asshole by no means, but she definitely could have worded that a little bit better for the baby. Because the
For the
baby
baby,
is a
for
baby.
sure. Like, people don't. God, it's so stupid. Like, regardless, I am putting my child's needs first,
Mhm.
and like you said, that should have started from the first. like from how she explained it in the first place. So,
Right.
you know, not just the like not inviting who she doesn't want invited to her party, but before that, when she explained the initial situation. So, parents, y'all got to do better, do better. But like, I don't think you're the asshole in this specific situation. Maybe a little asshole-ish in the way you initiated
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the explanation. So,
Tough
all
lesson for your
right.
6-year-old to have to learn at 6 years old, but here we are.
And a
And
tough
other
lesson
people
for you to
learning
learn.
lessons.
And at whatever your big age is, 36, I think you
She's
said 36
36.
female.
Yeah, see, this is why. See, this is why they put the age in there. See, right there, answered your own question.
Yeah.
In other, I guess this is more leopards eat my face, but lessons need to be learned. We're gonna set the scene. Caitlyn Jenner, longtime Trump supporter, campaigned for him, attends events at Mar-a-Lago, has his personal cell phone number, went to renew her passport in early 2026, sent in all her documentation, amended birth certificate, years of legal work, the whole thing. The passport came back, gender marker M as in male.
Wow.
Not a clerical error. This is all Trump policy, working
Mm-hmm.
exactly how he said it was going to work. In
Mm-hmm.
case you don't know, the Trump administration has an executive order signed on day one of his second term mandates that all U.S. passports reflect sex assigned at birth. And the Supreme Court upheld it in November 2025. So Caitlyn Jenner's state level documentation, her legal name change, her transition, none of it matters at the federal passport level anymore. She tried the standard appeal process. It was denied. She went to Mar-a-Lago, handled a letter to the Secret Service for the president, and has been waiting. As of her recent interview on Fox News, she has not received a response. She said she has his personal number and chose not to use it. She also said for the record that she still loves and supports Trump. Meanwhile, she can no longer travel internationally. This is a safety factor, she said, and she's right. Anyway, a survey of 84,000 trans adults found 22% reported harassment or denial of services when their ID didn't match how they lived. I just want to know, what did Caitlyn expect? Because the man said that's what he was going to do.
Plain and simple.
So,
It's like it's I don't feel bad for Caitlyn
oh, not
whatsoever.
at all.
I feel bad for everyone else that has to deal with this. Because when Caitlyn decided Caitlyn wanted to transition, didn't give a shit about the community that Caitlyn was transitioning into.
At all.
Caitlyn just cared about what Caitlyn looked like, and Caitlyn just cared about Caitlyn's money, and that's it. Um, didn't care about the plight of the people, all that. Did a reality show where there was a bunch of trans people, black trans people at that, trying to explain what they've been going through. And Caitlyn, if Caitlyn could have kind of just disintegrated and just kind of flew away during the time of the explanation, that's what would have happened, because Caitlyn was up there somewhere in the brain. It was just like, fuck all of that. That's good and dandy for y'all, but I'm rich. So regardless of
Literally.
what you saying, ain't gonna be my problem. And
Literally.
Here we are now. Karma, bitch. You know what I mean?
That bitch bird. Which is crazy because I remember too, like Caitlyn has also been one of those people who has an issue with trans women in sports, but has found herself playing in women's golf tournaments.
See now, see now.
Which one is it? I mean, we know what it is, but like, I don't feel sorry
How
for you at all.
how could that's like me saying that's like me being like, oh, you a man. um I don't know. I don't know why you would want to go use that man's bathroom over there. Oh, you want I don't even know how to explain this. This is how dumb this is, cuz like I don't think like this. I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Usually I have decent analogies, but like
Because it's stupid.
how do you advocate against your own interests? This doesn't make sense. And then want to do
Because
the other thing just because you are the exception to the rule, which is crazy.
she's wealthy. So it doesn't it's the lower class people who shouldn't have this. Because then I think about it, right? Like suppose, like Time does like person of the year, right? Now
Hmm.
suppose for some reason they gave it to Caitlyn, right? And
Why
said,
would you do
she's a
that?
strong woman, da 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 da. And I am a proponent of, and we'll talk about this when we talk about another topic a little later.
Mm,
I support everybody, right?
mm.
But if I didn't support people, would it be within my right, since she's so against trans women in women's sports or whatever it is, for me to oppose a trans woman being designated, a trans woman of Caitlyn Jenner's ilk, I should say, not just any trans woman, but a trans woman like Caitlyn Jenner being designated Woman of the Year? Because you don't believe in that. Did you not take that from a woman that you would think is like a cis-born woman? Do you know what I mean? Like, how does this work? How does it
How does
apply
it
to
work?
you and not?
Like
Do you know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
literally thinking about the logic here and trying to make sense, but it's just nonsense. And so it's hard for me to even like try to put myself in those shoes, even though I'd probably be able to fit because she's an athlete with a very large foot. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
yeah,
um,
when you be out
it's
of
what
pocket, you be out of pocket.
it's just it does not make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Huh. How
It doesn't
it's
make
so
sense.
crazy because like discriminating against someone like Caitlyn, um, is literally putting you in the space of discriminating against trans people as a whole. And so
Exactly.
it's really like I'm trying to see how you would be able to do that, and you wouldn't be able to do that because like just
It just
common
doesn't make
human
sense.
decency, it's
Right.
not going to make
It
sense.
just it just
It's
doesn't
not.
make sense. So it just doesn't make
Yeah.
sense for me that her as a trans woman doesn't see the plight of other trans women and the things that they want or need access to. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? And
Right.
like, and I mean, at the end of the day, and I'm trying to pull back on my cursing, but on at the end of the day, it
Not
is
me. Not today.
genuinely and forever, fuck Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Fuck her,
Yeah.
fuck the Kardashians, fuck all of them.
Mm.
Fuck her. And I hope that I hope Donald Trump laughs at her when she comes to her when he comes to her and tells her that he can't, because if he does it for her, then he has to do it for everybody else. And then I hope he does do it for her so that then they can do a class lawsuit.
Because I'm like, I don't know who you think our president is. He don't give a shit about that. Like, if he feels like he
He
wants to
don't.
do it, he's gonna do it. So it's just we gonna have to wait and see how this goes. But
I mean, we don't care enough to follow up. Hopefully, she doesn't get it. But that being said, too, before we move on, so far, only one person has paid for Donald Trump's $1 million gold visa.
I did not know that. Did not.
Y'all want to? Do you want to take a guess who it was?
Oh gosh.
I told you, but you don't read your text messages from me.
It's too many, Joyhdae. First of all, it's too.
I told you in the
First of all,
text messages, but you don't read them.
okay. So Joyhdae, we exchange. If I were to count in a day how many text messages we exchange, it's probably in the three digits. It's probably there,
Yeah, no,
right?
no,
Um.
you're right.
So, you're just one of the people that text me every day. It's
No, I
hard
get
to
it.
do. It's
No,
hard
no,
to do.
I get it.
Um.
I get it. That's why
And
I
so
take
I
my
don't.
time responding to your text messages, because them numbers. Only reason I respond to people's text messages, I'm not even gonna hold you, is I hate seeing the number of text messages that I have.
Yeah.
Those notification numbers,
Uh.
if I could get rid of those, y'all wouldn't
You
hear from
can.
me.
You actually can, Joyhdae. You actually
Tell
can.
me
Just
how.
go into the settings and turn it off.
Doing that immediately after we record. Immediately, because don't nobody hate those numbers than me.
Yeah, but like, what was I gonna say? Damn, I can't check because, yeah, yeah. Is it a black person or a white person?
Take just the first person that popped into your mind.
The first person that popped into my mind was Nicki Minaj, but like, I
And you
didn't
were
think,
correct.
what? No way, no way. So after they gave her the fake card, she was like, "All right, let me just go buy the real one."
Yes, basically.
So, so,
Uh
so the gift that she thought she got, she ended up
wasn't a
having to
gift.
pay for with her own money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Don't meet don'ts.
That is so funny.
Dunce meet
Oh,
dunce. Because what are you talking about?
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. When
No.
somebody was on MSN now, and
Wow.
they talked about how many people purchased the Trump uh purchased the Trump card, and she's the only one.
You know what would be, you know what would, I want to say it this way, but it's a little too, I'm gonna say it anyway. You know what would tickle my pickle, Janae?
Yo, I hate you.
You know what would do that? If when the next president comes into office, this is reversed and she does not get a refund.
That would be
Like,
great.
oh my
Allegedly,
gosh.
the only
Oh my
one
gosh.
who's been granted it, and then there's allegedly hundreds of people in queue.
Hmm.
So
Well, well then. I wonder how
and
she
it
beat
is
everyone else to the queue.
non-refundable.
First of all,
Oh, not only
Q.
is the $1 million, so you give them the $1 million, but then it comes with a non-refundable $15,000 processing fee.
Mm, So is
And
the
the
million
processing fee is
refundable?
no, which the non-refundable processing fee would be deemed as evidence in the eyes of lawmakers that the person paying the cash would substantially benefit the United States of America. So basically, if you have $15,000 to throw away at something that literally costs everybody else 120, 200 something dollars, you could become a United States citizen.
Wow. Well,
Or you could get a platinum card, which costs $5 million, which is on the way.
so
Yeah.
she didn't buy the platinum card. She bought the gold card.
No,
The
she bought
gold card.
she got the gold card.
The gold card costs $1 million plus
Mm-hmm.
$15,000.
Mm-hmm. $15,000 processing fee.
Well, well, good
According
for her.
to this is according to what's his name? I'm gonna give his name. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said that on Thursday said only one person has been approved for President Trump's $1 million gold card that offers expedited pathway to United States citizenship. They have approved recently one person, and there are hundreds in the queue, is what he says. They wanted to make sure that they did it perfectly.
Wait. It expedites. That's what you just said. Expedites
Yeah,
a path into
expedites.
citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
So she still doesn't have the citizenship yet. She just paid for
It's a visa.
to expedite it. She
It's
just
a
paid to
visa.
expedite it.
It's a visa.
Oh, well then. Good for her.
So good for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't have happened to a better person.
Wow. First of all, I want to know where she got the $1 million because remember she couldn't pay
all them Trump
what
USA.
was it? What was she owing? $500,000?
Yeah, it was like 500,000. They was gonna put up her house.
But
That's why she was out here doing stuff for
the
T
million?
Pusa. That's how she was out here doing stuff for T Pusa.
So T Pusa got it like that today. Wow. Okay.
You may see Erica Kirk with her fireworks every time she step on stage. The whole pyrotechnic. They like Charlie Kirk's widow. Pew 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 pew. Let me tell y'all something. I know we said it last week. If I die and y'all have a fireworks extravaganza every time my significant other steps on stage, may I bun it down. Everybody in there gone. Because what do you mean? What do you mean we are celebrating?
That wasn't last week's episode, but I get it. I remember.
Well, 2 weeks ago. It's 2 weeks ago. Whatever time we said it, it still stands to this day.
Yeah. Oh man. Wow. What a world we're living in. What a world we're living in now.
Before we get to the topic of hair, just really quickly, Baby Rocki is absolutely adorable, and I need to know if this means Rihanna is back out on the scene.
I don't know, Joyhdae. I don't know. I know she's in India as we speak right now, doing something. I heard I don't know, I saw like a little clip as I scrolled past, and she was talking about women deserve, and women. So she's there in India talking about women. So I don't know. I figured if she was still, I don't know. I heard something about her saying that she wanted 5 kids. And so she's on her way and she's only getting older. So if she does want 5, she's probably going to get going once again if she's not already there. So we'll see. Also, good for her. She's a billionaire. her making
Listen,
music is not going to make her any real money, so that's
at
just for the
all,
love of it. So she can do that.
at
She's going to
all.
get to that whenever she decides to get to that. Also, she is Rock Nation still, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and if that is the case, I can't see her putting out any music anytime soon with Jay-Z having a big year this year and Act 3 supposedly dropping this year. So it's very hard to put this woman who is the number one certified RIA platinum artist, something I saw something like that. Number one, all women, she's number one, right? An artist of that ilk to go up against that level of talent that's coming out, and against like Iceman, Drake is coming out too, and I
Ain't
hear,
nobody
well,
care.
first of all, we should talk about that. I just can't see Rihanna putting out music right now.
I don't see. I mean, I don't think she's gonna put something out tomorrow, but I do think it would behoove Rock Nation if Jay has a strong run over the summer, Beyonce has a strong run in the fall, and then Rihanna closes out the year
No,
into the
that's not
new
how it's gonna
year.
go. That's too short of a timeline. I think if Rihanna is gonna come out, she's gonna come out next year. I think, not this
We'll
year.
see. I mean,
Not this year.
Rihanna been promising us music since 1999. We'll see. By the time she drops the album, I'll have kids. We'll see. Because my
I
God,
know we wasn't
today.
supposed to talk about this, but so Drake supposedly is dropping Iceman on May 15th. There was a whole big to do in Toronto with this whole big ice sculpture and blah blah blah, and all these fans trying to get in, and then the police shutting it down and doing all those things, only for Kendrick to be spotted coming out of some place wearing a fireman suit, and people speculating that which would be so diabolical, that this man is going to drop music on the same day that Iceman comes out, and it's
Mhm.
going to be called Fireman, which is, fire and ice. That would be that would be the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my life. The fact that this level of petty can last years now would be outstanding to me. Like, I don't know if I have it in me, but like it's funny to watch. It's hilarious
I
today.
I don't want him to call it Iceman. I mean Fireman. I want him to call it Infinite. Wait, what did Aubrey call it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He put it out. Infinite, infinitesimally.
Okay.
Is
Sure.
that what he
I think
called it?
I vaguely remember something about what you're
He
talking about,
said,
but
let
like
me look this up. Hold
I
on.
haven't been paying attention. All I've been paying attention to is what's hitting my timeline. I'm not going out looking for this.
About to play infinitesimally. Is that how you say that word? I don't know if that's how you say that word. But either way, words mean things, and that's not what he thought it meant. Okay? Because that particular word means small, not a lot. Okay.
I think he wanted to say
Um,
infinity as in
yes.
forever and ever.
No, he wanted to
But yeah.
say infinitely. He said this is about to play. He wanted to say infinitely, not infinite, whatever this fucking word is. I can't say it.
Infinitesimally.
Yes,
Gotcha.
that one.
Gotcha.
So with that being said, I want Kendrick to drop, and I just want him to use nothing but SAT words,
That's
top
not
to
a hard
bottom,
thing. It's not a hard thing
start
for him to
to
do today.
finish. I know, but it's hard for Drake to understand because he don't know words. Okay, he don't know words. Okay,
Man.
I'm with it. If because I'm not gonna hold you, Euphoria is still titanium over here.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the show. I still haven't watched yet. Oh my god.
I honestly I haven't watched episode 2, so I
Oh
don't know
gosh.
what's going on with Euphoria right now. Um, so there's that. My girlfriend. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I was gonna talk about
Wow. Speaking of
David, but
Tracee
I don't.
Ellis Ross, she got an eyewear line that's fire for y'all.
Oh yeah,
So you should
did it
probably
drop?
look into. Yeah, I believe so. She's
I,
been promoting it all over the internet. So
you know why? Because Carlisa just sent me a video on TikTok of her with Dave East, and I said I'm about to start a rumor.
I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a rumor. She liked to be outside, and she
Yeah, I
likes
know
to
she
be
likes to be
fawned
outside,
over.
but they look good
She liked to be
together. So I'm
fawned
about to
over
start
by
that.
all the people. So
And that's a fine man to be fawned over. My God, today. Oh, that is a fine specimen of man. Anyway,
hmm
to the topic at hand. KevOnStage, also known as Kevin Fredericks,
yes.
comedian, social media star, went on Cam Newton's podcast and said something that apparently broke the internet. He refuses to use his faith as a weapon against LGBTQ people. His exact words were, "I choose love over and over." That's it. That's all. That's all that man said. He did not get on there talking about, Bible quotes or anything like that. He wasn't denouncing the Bible. He just said he models his approach after Jesus. Um, and said he watched how the church treated his own brother, someone who had kids out of wedlock, living in sin by the church's standards, and people still loved on him. He's choosing that lane. I'm going to lead with love because I've seen what love can do. And if you don't like that, that's a you thing. He also talked about how he had seen another person in his church who was of the Levitical community, how she got the opposite treatment of his brother, where the more she embraced her lifestyle, the further she sat in the church aisles until she no longer showed up. And
hmm
then he was a youth pastor, and he had a young kid who was also may have been gay or at least exploring that. And that person had a deacon come up to him, and that young man never returned to church. I can't believe how up in arms some of you heathens got. Okay, some of y'all praised him, others came for his entire soul. One person wrote, "Fuck love in the tense y'all use it. That's y'all excuse to ignore the Bible." Another said he was dismantling authority by choosing respect over correction. Another classic, "You can lead with love and still hold accountability."
It's
I
so exhausting. It's so
it
exhausting. It's
it's
just
exhausting for so many reasons. And especially because that man also said he's choosing to worry about his own sin than that of someone else's. And that if he gets to heaven and God is like, "You were wrong," he will just take it,
like,
as
what that
is.
got to do with you? Like, what does that have to do with you?
A lot of y'all get on here, get online and start preaching and become Bible thumpers when y'all are living in absolute sin day in and day out. Y'all are
Right.
wearing fabrics that are mixed that you're not supposed to be wearing.
Correct.
Y'all eating seafood boils that y'all not supposed to be eating. Y'all
Correct.
wearing leather belts and leather shoes that y'all not supposed to be wearing. Y'all
Correct.
having kids out of wedlock. Y'all are having multiple kids out of wedlock. Y'all are drinking excessively.
mm,
Y'all are smoking the devil's lettuce
mm,
happily. And y'all
mm.
are worried about somebody else's sin. Worry about your own.
There is so much stuff in the Bible that is so questionable, but yet y'all like you know what it is? I remember questioning stuff from since Sunday school, and it was
Mhm.
just I remember there was some Sundays that I just had to stay upstairs with the grown folk because they couldn't handle me downstairs with the children because I was asking questions that they did not want to answer because things just don't make sense. And it's like I always wondered, like, you know, we all looking at the same Bible and y'all trying to make a point. And so y'all pick specific verses out of the text and then preach on that. But if you were to just read a couple more lines in that text, it would completely contradict what you're trying to sell. So you're just trying to use specific words in the Bible to prove your specific point. It's like it does not make sense. There's one overarching theme to this, and that's exactly what KevOnStage said. Lead with love. At the end of the day, you don't have a hell to put me in, and even if you did, it's like I'm still alive here. So how about you wait until I'm dead and then just kick me down there if you can do it? But that's not your job to do. That is not your job to do. And so you focus on your salvation and let me focus on mine. That's
Say
it.
that again. You
That's it.
focus on your salvation and let me focus on mine. Because I'm not going to hold you. Jesus himself hung with outcasts. Jesus himself hung with the people that most people did not
Mm-hmm.
want to be seen with back in that
Correct.
time.
Correct.
I would choose to live like him since he was God's most shining example of how we're supposed to live and treat each other than this haphazard bullshit y'all keep trying to spout. Nothing, let me tell you, it grinds my gears because a lot of y'all are literally sinners to the umpteenth degree. Like your whole life is a sin, your existence is a sin, and you are questioning how someone else is choosing to live their own life. And it does not affect you in any way. It doesn't pay your bills, it doesn't negate whether or not you get into heaven. Why are
Listen,
you trying to correct somebody else's lifestyle?
Joyhdae, I was a sin from the time of my inception. Like it's like I am what the word that like I've been meaning to either make this shirt or buy this shirt or whatever. I'm gonna come on this show one day and my shirt is gonna say bastard across my chest. Because guess what, Janae? I am a bastard.
So am
According to
I.
the definition of the
So
word.
am I.
so so it's like, and so many people are, and so there's a lot of the same people that are spewing this nonsense. So let's just not and pretend that we did and just keep it moving, because no matter what you do, like oh, perfect example, Michael Jackson movie is out right now. What that man
Can't
sang?
wait.
What he sing? He looking at the man in the mirror. That's
I'm
what y'all need to
asking
do.
him to change his ways. Change our ways. Because I know God tired. I know he up there tired. Because listen, this is the thing that always confounds me. Y'all say God makes no mistakes, but then when another person chooses to live their life how they think God told them to live, you're
That
telling them that
part
they're living
right
a mistake.
there.
1 + 1 = 2. It does not equal 3. I need y'all to figure that math out. The math is
If
not mathing.
if God makes no mistakes, everybody living right. Everybody doing what they're supposed to do. Every single person. And you also, like, and what is it? Judge not lest ye be judged. Like, regardless. Like, come on. Like,
What did Jesus say that one time when they was
I
trying to stone
cannot.
that
I
lady?
cannot.
Let he who lives without sin cast the first stone. And
Cast the
nobody
first
could
one.
throw that goddamn stone. Why?
Mm,
Because we're all sinners.
all. Every
Okay?
last one.
Let people live. They're not hurting anybody. And I'm saying this frankly, I am not with the bullshit. I'm not. I'm not with the homophobia. I'm not with the transphobia. I'm not with any of that nonsense. I genuinely think if you feel threatened by gay people, by trans people, that you are lacking something
Yeah.
in the brain.
It's it's
Not in
it's
the
like
heart, in the brain.
it's like there's two things here. Why does what I do bother you? Am I, as the Jamaicans and the Caribbean people sing, am I buggering you? Am I doing that to you? Are you feeling the pain, you personally?
like,
Because
like,
if that's not happening, then I don't know that you have any leg to stand or anything to say there. Also, also, a lot of y'all are talking crazy about things that y'all know nothing about, and it usually is couple things. You're scared to be living out and loud in your own truth,
amen,
and
hallelujah.
or there's a whole bunch of people that you love down, love to death, love to life, as Buju Banton says now in his new song
Mm-hmm.
Butterflies. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, y'all love these people, not knowing that those same people that you love are the same people that you are talking about and cussing and cursing and like condemning and all these things. You're doing that to all these people. Meanwhile, all the people around you are the same people. Like, just again, lead with love. Use your brain. Use your common
You can't
sense.
tell people to use their brain because a lot of people
They
don't
don't have
have
they
brains.
don't
That's the
have they
problem.
don't have common sense.
That's the
None, like all
problem.
these this is the problem. This is the problem.
That is
This
the
is the problem.
problem. And quick little note too. There's been always some discourse online that I have seen about the term cis, not SIS, but CIS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cis is an adjective and a prefix, which means your gender identity matches the sex that you were assigned at birth.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone says that you are a cisgendered woman, they're saying that you identify with the sex that you were assigned with at birth. I am a cisgendered woman because I think I am a woman. I feel as though I am a woman. I act as though I am a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get upset talking about don't call me cis. We can't call you trans because you're not a trans woman. Language evolves, and I need y'all to understand that.
All
New
the
words are
time.
introduced into the
Oh,
lexicon every day. Just
every
because it's
day.
not a word that you grew up with does not mean that it is not a word that needs to exist. Medical terms happen every day. We
Every
learn
day.
new things every day. So instead of y'all getting mad about people calling you what you are rightfully are, which is a cisgendered woman, take the time to pick up a book. Take the time to actually read. Take the time to talk to someone in the trans community and ask them about their journey and what it means. A lot of them will tell you there's no it's
I,
it's 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 not as
I,
as evil as some of you want it to be. It's
I
not.
say this. I say this all the time. You really cannot hate someone if you get to know them, if you get to know their story and understand that we're all coming from the same place. You get down to the nitty gritty of people's like story. Like if you're not a fucking idiot, you'll realize that we are all coming from similar places. Also, like people could be trans and look just like you, and you think that they're one thing and they're completely something else. I was telling a trans person actually. I was walking in a grocery store, not paying attention. I bump into someone without even looking up. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." And then I turn around and look at the person, the most beautiful, presenting as a woman person that I've ever seen. Not that I've ever seen, but very beautiful, what you would think would be traditionally a woman. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," or whatever. And I was speaking to the trans person, and the trans person was like, you know, that could have not been a mistake. That could have been you picking up on who that person truly is. And they just haven't gone through the processes or the whatever to change due to societal reasons or whatever. But like, you never know. There's so many people that have been walking around trans in disguise as what you want them to be because they're scared that you will kill them, or they're scared that you will hurt them in some way, or they just haven't come around to getting the courage to do it for whatever reason or whatever. So let's stop. Let's really stop. There's so many different things that people are going through, you included, that you are not dealing with, right? So let's not judge people unless we want to be judged ourselves. Like this week, full circle, we're back around to the same stuff. Like, it's like, come
Yeah, like
on, man.
stop. It's just I'm
How
just
is it
tired of having
hurting
this
you? How is
conversation.
it hurting you?
Literally, I listen. I have people in my life that are trans.
So do I.
And first of all, I don't play about mine. Okay? I don't play about mine. Come at them sideways, I'm coming at you straightforward to the throat. I don't play about mine. Okay? And the reason I don't play about mine is because not only because they're mine, but because they're humans. And just like any other human being, they deserve respect.
Yeah.
And what y'all are not going to do is continually disrespect people that have done absolutely nothing to you. Are there a couple of people within these communities who do the absolute most? There's a lot of cisgendered people who do the
Mm-hmm.
absolute most, but we're not asking for their heads on a goddamn pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we ignore them like we ignore the ones who do too much as cisgendered people?
Right.
I don't get it. I don't
You see,
understand why y'all
if we
can't
could
just
just get
live.
if we could just get past that gender portion, then we could treat everybody similarly. You shoot someone and you kill them, you go to jail like the next person.
That's
Like
it.
if like it's just like things like that. But we're not gonna sit here and persecute someone because they wanted to go to a bathroom and think that that's the same thing as them taking a gun and shooting some kid in the head. Like it's not the same thing. It is
First of
not.
all, we've already learned that y'all's whole thing about trans people using restrooms is a whole bunch of nonsense, because most of the time when we find out that somebody's getting arrested for child pornography or child sexual assault, it's
Mm,
usually a heterosexual cisgendered man. I
mm.
ain't never seen a trans person yet. They not the ones in the library doing crazy things, except for reading books to kids. I'm sorry, they want your kids to be literate. Oh my God. Like, make it
It's
make sense.
oh my gosh. It's like also I'm not a woman's bathroom aficionado, but as far as I know, the stalls are very different than in the male's bathroom. It's not like there's urinals in a woman's bathroom. Everyone
There's
has
not.
their own specific stalls. Like I've been to a library that was built a couple years ago here in Brooklyn. Walked in, asked them to go to the bathroom. They had um all gendered bathroom with a bunch of stalls. Everybody went into this bathroom and everyone had their own stall. I'd never seen anything like it in my life. But it was like, "Oh, this makes sense." Like
Hey,
this just makes sense. And so what exactly are you afraid of? What exactly were you afraid of?
let me let me shock people's brains even further. You have all gendered bathrooms in your house.
Come on now, Jade. Come on
Did you
now.
not know that?
Come on now.
Your
And guess
husband,
what?
your son, your daughter, y'all all go to the same bathroom.
You know what you could you know what you do, you know what you can do when you go to the bathroom? You go in that bathroom, you close the door,
Oh my God, can you?
lock it until you finish doing your business, and then come back out. You know, unheard of,
Same thing with a restroom.
unheard
You
of,
go in, there's a stall, you lock it. You know what I mean?
unheard of.
I don't go into any, first of all, public bathrooms are disgusting and I don't use them. But on the rare occasion that my bladder is like, hey girl, hey, and I do, I'm not worried about nobody else in that bathroom other than the fact, did you wash your hands when you were done? That is the
That part,
only
that
concern
part,
that I
that
have.
part.
And
You,
flushing. That's the
you know
only
what's
concern that I have.
you know what's even crazier? Last Beyonce concert went to MetLife Stadium. They give you these cups that are like 100 ounces of liquid. I don't know how they expect you to not have to use the bathroom afterward. One, but nobody's leaving because they can't miss anything that Beyonce is doing on that stage.
Not a
So when
second.
it comes when Beyonce's done now, everybody's filing out, and guess what people got to do? They got to go to the bathroom. Women take longer in the bathroom. It's just that's kind of what happens. So the women's lines be crazy. So I went
Crazy.
into my when I tell you I went into the men's bathroom and there was hella women in the men's bathroom using those stalls because they had to go to the bathroom. And guess what? It was very respectful. Um, Even the attendants that are in the bathroom helping you with your toiletries and and your hand towels and all that stuff was paying attention to what was going on. Women went into the stalls, used the bathroom, came out, washed their hands like everybody else, and left. Like nothing happens in the What's happening in the bathroom?
Also, I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all's obsession with other people's genitalia is weird.
Weird.
It's
Super
weird.
weird.
You were weird. You are a weirdo. If you were obsessed with another person's genitalia and that genitalia has nothing to do with you,
Mm,
you were weird. I don't think about other people's genitalia. I don't look at trans women or trans
well,
men and question anything.
I think about my wife. That has
See
something
now,
to do with me, though. It does have
solar
something to do with me.
plexus, wife, solar
It doesn't.
plexus.
It doesn't have to be like. I mean, what I'm saying is, if you're not having relations with said genitalia, you shouldn't have
Okay,
any
thank you for
real
cleaning that
worries
up.
about.
You
You
shouldn't be
shouldn't have
thinking
any
about their
real worries about
genitalia.
about it. Really.
You should be thinking about nobody else's genitalia if that genitalia is not something that you are intimately familiar with. Okay. And the fact that y'all worry about other people's genitalia and what they're doing or how they express themselves, you're weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Seek the Jesus that you claim to follow because you were
Mm.
weird.
Are we done here? Because I don't know how much
Yes.
more else we have to say here. Because it's like we could just keep running it around in circles. It still ain't gonna make sense to the ones that don't
It's
have no
not
damn
because they
sense.
stupid. What do you call a hoe that does calculus?
Oh shit!
I jumped right in.
Oh man. Hold it. That's calculus. Uh,
I'm proud of this one.
damn. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be proud of it as well. What? What?
A thought that counts.
Jesus. This joke would have been better 3 years ago, by the way, because we don't say that no more. But
I say
top
thought.
notch,
I just snorted. I
top
don't know if y'all
top
heard it,
notch,
but I just snorted.
top notch today. Top notch. Very good. Very good. I got some boring ones because I didn't have time. I
That was
didn't
my
have
best
time.
one. That was honestly my best one.
Should have kept it for the last one. Sorry.
I probably should have,
Um.
but I went together.
Okay. I'm gonna start with a small one. That you should get. What kind of music do mummies listen to?
I don't know.
Rap.
I was gonna say a saxophone, and that had nothing to do with it at all.
Yikes.
Hey, so I was today years old when I learned that French fries aren't made in France.
Made in Greece. Come on, Joyhdae. That was like
Did we
literally
do
one
that
of
one?
the literally one of the first jokes on this show.
Shout out to Ashley for that one.
Actually not paying attention. That was audio only. Audio only. Man. Yikes. Okay. Um you probably said this one too. I'm just trying to get these out of the way so I don't come back to these in the next couple weeks. Why was the math book so sad?
I don't know.
Because it had a lot of problems. I promise you I got better jokes. I promise you.
Mm. This is my last one, and this is super corny, but it
Okay.
made me chuckle.
Okay.
And just when you think vegetables don't have phones, onion rings.
Mm. I could have got there, but it was, I because I heard that joke a long time ago.
The way that tickled me,
Oh, that's
onion
great.
rings.
That's great.
Shout out to
Okay,
Ashley for
so
that one too.
okay. This is a little long one, so bear with me here on this one, okay?
All right.
Um this was submitted by Randy. All right. Mrs. Wong goes into labor
Mm-hmm.
before Mr. Wong gets to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
When Mr. Wong gets there, the
Mm-hmm.
nurse brings out a clearly Caucasian baby boy.
Mm.
Okay?
I know the answer to this one.
When Mr. Wong said, "Whose
Mm.
baby is that?" the nurse said, "Mrs. Wong delivered that baby."
Mm-hmm.
A confused Mr. Wong
Mm-hmm.
exclaimed,
Mm-hmm.
"Two
Mm-hmm.
Wongs don't
Lungs
make a
don't
white,"
make a white. Mm-hmm.
and named the boy something, something Wong.
Mm. Between Randy and Will, listen,
Yeah,
y'all's jokes.
yeah, yeah. That was. I had to make sure that I said that was a submission and who it came from, because.
Whew, you know what's crazy is I had seen that online,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, yeah, nah. So I'm glad you did it, and I'm glad you said it was a submission because I didn't even think to say it was a
So
submission.
I got another one, especially since we talked about this person earlier in the show. I'm gonna close with that one. But in the
All right.
meantime, Virgo season show at gmail.com is the email address. Don't you do it. Stop your laughing. The website is virgoseasonshow.com. If y'all please let me know what y'all see over there, because I know I made the site, but like I be telling y'all to go, but I honestly don't know why. But you know, hey.
Yo, last week Ryan said, "Here's the website. Don't go to it though." Like that shit still got me weak. Oh
It
my
is what
god.
it is. It is what it
How
is.
some of these people, oh my god. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You can also find us at Virgo Season Show on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find Ryan at Black Ryan on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. And you can find me at Joyhdae on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
All right. Yes. All right. So we did speak about KevOnStage earlier. I saw this joke on his page a while back, and I had to give it a little time because I didn't want it to be fresh for y'all. So
Okay.
we'll see. All right. Did you hear about the guy who collapsed trying to climb Mount Everest?
No.
The authorities just found him laying there.
You and Kev are corny. Okay. You and Kev are corny with this corny joke. Him a laying there. You know what? Him a laying there.
All right.
Virgo season.